every week we'll just go through like Shinchigen announcement. So this is Shinchigen Hackerspace. So is it the first time? 第一次来? Okay. And why did you come, Jerome? Like just an idea?
It's very good place after the from my friends, so I come here.
Okay, cool. So Hackerspace. So this is a physical space where you get to work on the projects. You have access to people. You have tools. You've seen like electronics tools located everywhere. Internet access. So it's a place for making. Just do it.
Yeah, just
no, sit.
The English one, the larger the Chinese one.
The whole Chinese one?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be exact.
Okay, Shinchigen, China's first hackerspace. So we do lots of events, including Wednesday evening. We have a lot of members. So if you want to sign up, you just have to sign up here. And we have a staff of people, volunteers, that help run the community. So there are multiple types of projects. You can see some of the projects on the wall here. And they cover different subjects like electronics, robotics, urban farming. And these are activity workshops. We have the Wednesday open talk. So this is pretty special. We're open today on the evening. But the rest of the time it's a members only site, except when we have workshops and events and competition. Sponsor that I need to mention, because they're giving us a significant amount of money to help the space. And some of our partners, including SynFab, which is our neighbor over there. You'll hear more about that from Eva. So tonight, this is the schedule. So you all came in. So short presentation, then we are going to have guest presentation. So you have Rock, that's as is people from SynFab, right, that are going to present projects, 3 different projects. And we also have teacher Huang, who's going to present physics-related projects. Afterwards, we'll try to make that short, and like if you have a question about Shinchigen, you can come to me or Amanda for Chinese-only question. And after that, we'll do Maker's Hour. So anyone that has like a physical project, robotic project, or something like that, so we'll take the tables down and do a round table about that subject. So I'll ask at that point people that don't have a project to go outside to socialize. And okay, some announcements. So you can find information on the wiki on how to become member, staff member, or do internship. Makers Hours, as I mentioned, we'll try to make this a regular thing in the evening, focus more on makers. If you have something you'd like to present that's related to Shinchigen, feel free to look at the link presenting at Shinchigen. And space announcements, so we're trying to clean the space. So you see that's the pile, the outgoing pile. We're trying to clean it up, see what we're keeping, what we're letting go. There's upcoming workshops such as Arduino. So if you're interested in learning about Arduino, which is a small microcontroller computer that helps you do a lot of physical computing things, you can contact us. And Eva, who is going to talk a bit about SynFab right now.
Oh, right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Just a quick overview of the workshops and stuff like that.
Okay, so SuperLab is, like Richard mentioned, our neighbor Shinchigen. And we have some special tools like 3D printers, laser cutters, CNC, and some power tools, which you'll see over there. And I guess upcoming workshops this Saturday, we have a beginner's laser cutter workshop where you'll engrave your WeChat QR code onto a piece of wood and learn how to do some basic cutting and engraving. And then Sunday, there's also an introduction to 3D printing as well. In the interest of time, I guess afterwards when you visit the space, you can take a look at SuperLab, and we have an official account on WeChat, and you can scan our QR code over there, or you can just find me after everything's over. We can talk more about it.
Okay. So that's it for the presentation.
那个在座的有多少人就是说英文听不太好？就是对前面的话是 Ricky 是用英文介绍了一下，要是你们so those who have questions can call Ricky on me after the presentation. 那我简单的用中文给大家介绍一下新车间吧。新车间的话是我们国内的第一家创客空间。 那创客空间的话，基本上就是说像是这样线下的一个实体的空间，然后我们提供一些简单的一些设备和工具，还有这个场地，还有一些网络设施的话，让大家来开始做自己的项目。所以我们这边的话，一般不太鼓励大家坐在那里就聊天，我们是希望大家能够更多的参与进来，然后动手制作东西。所以后面待会儿会有那个这个核心会员带大家参观一些新车间，还有后面的这个新找我们的这个算是合作伙伴吧。然后你们可以看看这边有哪些设备，哪些是你们想做的东西要用得到的，看看这个地方是不是适合你们。新车间的话是一个非盈利的创客空间，我们也不是公司，我们也没有投资人，其实基本上是属于就是纯粹的是社区自己运营的。那我们的所有的会员费的收入，还有那个我们周末一些工作坊，还有其他活动的收入的话，都是用于支付房租和一些水电费这些基本的费用。除去这些费用之外，其实新车间几乎没有什么特别的盈利了，所以就是我们是属于自盈利的一个地方。然后我们也没有员工，也没有就是正式雇佣的员工。包括 Ricky 和我的话，还有其他的一些核心的会员都是志愿者。那大家有时间的时候会来帮忙，把这个空间运作起来，安排一些活动。所以新车间平时是只对会员开放的，因为我们是主要是依靠会员费来支付这个房租。那只有周三晚上的时候，我们才对非会员开放，就是星期天晚上。那开放夜的形式一般是由几位分享嘉宾来分享他们在制作的一些的项目，或者是想要去做的东西，或者遇到什么问题需要大家的帮助，就来跟大家分享一下。然后同时没有来过新车间的这些人的话，就可以跟随我们的志愿者去参观一下我们这边的一个环境和场地还有设备，然后了解一下。那新车间的话，现在还有一些会员免费的一些活动，比如说周四的机器人小组活动，然后还有周五的三维建模的活动。所以我们新车间这边大部分会员在玩的都是科研硬件相关的，3D 打印啊、无人机啊、机器人啊，就是现在大家都比较有兴趣的一些东西。但是其实我们不限制大家在这边到底制作什么，没有种菜也有养鱼的，也有画画的，就是说只要你是在动手做东西，我们就非常欢迎大家来加入我们的会员，然后使用我们的空间和资源。今天晚上的话，我们有5位分享嘉宾。哦，对了，我们的合作伙伴新的，比如在后面待会参观这个工具间的时候，他们周末的时候也会有一些工作坊之类的一些活动，那他们也会有他们的一些会员或者是志愿者来帮忙介绍一下他们的这个活动，所以待会到后面的时候大家可以了解一下。我们基本上5位分享嘉宾是首先是那个 SuperLab。他们最近在新口旁边做了3个项目，想要先跟大家来分享一下。哦，好，所以可以先简单介绍一下。关于我们这个
先跟大家简单介绍一下。Hi everybody, my name is Rock. So the following 3 presentations are going to be by students, high school students who attended this class called SuperLab. SuperLab is a 3.5-week-long class for high school students that pushes the students into asking questions beyond just how we can use technology to make things, but also why we should use technology to make what. And therefore, it's a class that combines both technology and design. For our final project, which is 1.5 weeks long, we had 8 students along with 1 teaching assistant who were divided into 3 groups, and they all went into a hostel, a youth hostel, lived there for 2 days, and in that process not only had experience and observed their own living in that space, but also had to do a lot of interviews with hostel staff as well as tenants to figure out what exactly do the people need and what are the pain points of leaving a hostel. And after they come back from their leaving there for 2 days, they then did some brainstorming, came up with 3 different solutions. Of course, after a few iterations, 3 different solutions are focused on 3 different aspects of leaving a hostel. And after about another week, they've all finally technologically implemented what they have proposed. Now, without further ado, I'm going to pass the mic on to the first student group, Jeffrey, Chris, and Kevin to introduce their final project, the Drain Caesar.
My name is Chris, this is Kevin, and this is Jeffrey. And we'll introduce our project in like half a minute because we need to the projector, and because our PowerPoint the content is English, so if anyone can't understand anything, you can just raise your hand and we can stop and use Chinese to explain to you guys. And because each of us like is responsible for separate part of our project, so this means that like each of us will introduce different parts separately for us to make our project. Now we start with Kevin. Right.
So my name's Kevin, and this is what we did for our project. We did a memory seizure. So before we get into the topic, let me introduce you guys about how we came up with the idea first. So we stayed in the hostel for like about 2 days, and we found like after we get back, we had like all these problems. There's like 80 of them. We categorized them into 3. The first one is privacy, security. The second one is communication, and the third one, which we did, is about memory. I really think memory is a really important part of our lives. It's like we are made of memories, and we really want to seize the memory to keep them as like part of our life. We can say yes. Sorry, it's kind of I don't know. Okay. So the first idea we got is to have this like big wall, and you can put a print, like you can put like hand prints on it, and the people can save them on a computer, and like people afterwards they can see them like too. But the idea is like 4 problems. The first one is not personal enough, and it's not unique enough, and it's not tangible enough. Maybe expand tangible further. It's like, as we know from like, since the beginning of human history, we really want to something we can hold in our hands to keep the memories, like letters, photos, and definitely the wall is not easy to share as well. So our solution is to create a machine to print personal postcards with handprints on it. And let me introduce you guys about my friend Jeffrey, and he's gonna hold up. Actually, we will do the demonstration first.
Okay. I'm Chris, and I'm responsible for all the output device. So, did anybody want to try to print their own handprint?
You want to try?
有人要尝试一下吗？
Anybody want to try? Like, it's really simple. I put your hands up and I click the button. Right, yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Sure.
Just pull like this on the outside. Okay, and press it on there.
Actually, it's still easier to put your hands open. With your hands waiting for the printer.
Yeah, it's okay. Just take a picture. It's very easy and no time taking at all.
Okay. When this printer is printing, like talk about several problems that we encountered when making this one. First of all, that's the handprint. Several questions. First one is the program question. Like Jeffrey is responsible of the programming. I'm not the coder, so he will introduce this part later. And the problem I'm talking about is about the printer and the Raspberry. First of all, like the Raspberry uses a Linux system, so everybody knows Linux. Like it don't have one original driver for the printer. So what we need to do is install the own printer, own driver on that. But what I found well is about that every time we reopen the printer, the driver will gone. don't know. So the first technical problem we encounter is we need to reinstall the driver every time when we restart the Raspberry or the printer. The second one is we in this little box we have a little camera for the Raspberry, and the problem is that we don't have, because we need to, like, this is an example, we need to use the hand, so we need like put every background disappear. So what we need is like put all the background black, dark. The problem is, so we need flash to illuminate our hands, but we don't find any like usable flash. So now we are using our phones to bring the flash. In the future, we want to like use some flash and like combine with the pass on, like when taking photos, the flash. That's the problem. And this one is the product we make so far. Like it's pretty clear, but you know this little clue on it is not clear enough. So now welcome Jeffrey to just introduce our coding.
因为我们时间很大够，我就用中文讲。Professor, you can, if you have some question about code, you can ask me. I'm responsible for all programming. So, 我们是用那个 Raspberry Pi， 因为它 Raspberry Pi 的话，它可以那个很好的就是去驱动那个什么照相机。然后我们一开始是这样设想，就是先拍张照片拍手的照片，然后我们把这个可以有一个就是detection 把手的这个轮廓给识别出来，然后把它那个弄出来以后，直接在这个打印机上面，在一个指定位置把它打印出来。但是呢，然后我们就在找了一些这个代码在网上，这是那个网址，然后这是一个关于那个按钮的代码和那个，然后这是我们就是一些关于那个照相机的，然后还有一些图像处理的一些代码。然后我们在这过程中我们遇到很多问题。一开始的时候，我们有一个照相机，一开始我们接错了，然后短路你知道吗？然后但是它那个照相机灯依旧亮着，然后我们以为它是还能那个还是好的，结果我们花了2个小时，结果就是一直在编了半天，一点反应都没有。然后这种是一个问题，还有一个是 Python， 我以前是用那个 Java 这种语言的，所以对 Python 一点不知道，然后就会出现很多这种 bug， 很多语言上面的问题。当时非常非常尴尬，然后弄了很久，然后才把所有语言全部读一遍，然后再把所有语言整理一遍，然后最后那个写出所有的代码。我们是分布写的，一开始是一个按钮代码，然后再是照相机，然后再是把图像处理一下，然后就是加一个特效这样非常然后是把这个图像放到一个 background， 就是一个明信片，就是这是一个明信片的 background， 然后把这个照片直接放到这上面，然后把它们一起打印下来。然后这是我们最后就是 program 的部分。然后接下来的话，我们会让那个 Kevin 来跟我们讲一下之后的事情。
So I'd like to introduce you guys about the future of the machine we're trying to make. And okay. Twice. How do I see it? So anyway, let's start the future of the machine here. So we're trying to make it really small, and you can put the idea we have is to put everywhere you go. Like you want to save the memories, like hotels, like attractions. Like imagine on the Great Wall there's a machine of the postcard, and you can put hands on it and you can bring out a unique machine that's like only for you. Okay, there we go. Here's like what I draw. It's pretty simple, but the idea is there. So like you put hand in there, there's going to be a screen there, and show you guys what the postcard is going to look like. And here's a little printer we sit inside of the little box. And here is where you put the money in there, you put like credit cards and like the passcode on the credit cards. And then we try to make it as small as possible so you can like it's handleable, it's portable. You can carry them you can put them on the souvenir shops to make your whole unique postcards. And time's up, so thank you guys.
对于这个项目，有人有问题吗？
有问题的话，我们在最后问一下。
最后问吗？OK。第2个项目对吗？
定了，谢谢。